Hello and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you the beautiful edition of Edgar Allan Poe's collected works. And this copy is published by Canterbury Classics, who we love. They do very reasonably priced. It's not authentic leather, but leatherbound editions that are comparable with the Barnes & Noble leatherbound editions, I would say. But the Barnes & Noble leatherbound editions I find are just a little bit better quality. But these are very comparable and cheaper too. But yeah, we have this really lovely cover. It is stamped, embossed. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's there with elements from a few of his stories: The Black Cat, Pit and the Pendulum, Telltale Heart, The Raven, and The Spine. And the back cover here looks like the House of Usher. And beautiful gold gilded edges. Yeah, it's very pretty book. I do have another book. This is only his collected works. I do have another edition. I don't remember the publisher. But it's not as pretty. So when I try to show you my pretty books, makes it a little bit more interesting. End pages are, looks like an illustration from the cask of Amontillado. And the pages are thin. Here's the contents. It's basically his most popular ones. You know, The Black Cat, Follow the House of Usher, Telltale Heart, The Pit and the Pendulum. We have some of his poems too. My favorite poem of all time, of all the poems written, and there are a lot of them, but my favorite is Annabel Lee, which I'm going to read for you now, because if you haven't heard it, you probably have, but if you haven't heard it, get ready, because it's gonna knock your socks off. It was many and many a year ago, in a kingdom by the sea, that a maiden lived whom you may know by the name of Annabel Lee. And this maiden she lived with no other thought than to love and be loved by me. I was a child, and she was a child, in this kingdom by the sea. But we loved with a love that was more than love, I and my Annabel Lee, with a love that the winged seraphs of heaven coveted her and me. And this was the reason that, long ago, in this kingdom by the sea, a wind blew out of a cloud by night, chilling my Annabel Lee, so that her high-born kinsman came and bore her away from me, to shut her up in a sepulchre in this kingdom by the sea. The angels, not half so happy in heaven, went envying her and me. Yes, that was the reason, as all men know, in this kingdom by the sea, that the wind came out of the cloud, chilling and killing my Annabel Lee. But our love, it was stronger by far than the love of those who were older than we, of many far wiser than we, and neither the angels in heaven above nor the demons down under the sea can ever dissever my soul from the soul of the beautiful Annabel Lee. For the moon never beams without bringing me dreams of the beautiful Annabel Lee, and the stars never rise but I see the bright eyes of the beautiful Annabel Lee. And so, all the night tide, I lie down by the side of my darling, my life and my pride, in her sepulchre there by the sea, in her tomb by the sounding sea. I mean, try not to snap my fingers too loudly to wake up my dog. And nobody wants that. His poems are, he's mostly known for his short stories, but his poems are beautiful. A dream within a dream. Take this kiss upon the brow, and in parting from you now, thus much let me avow, you are not wrong who deem that my days have been a dream. Yet if hope has flown away in a night or in a day, in a vision or in none, is it therefore the less gone? All that we see or seem is but a dream within a dream. I stand amid the roar of a surf-tormented shore, and I hold within my hand grains of golden sand. How few, yet how they creep through my fingers to the deep. While I weep, oh God, can I not grasp them with a tighter clasp? Oh God, can I not save one from the pitiless wave? Is all that we see or seem but a dream within a dream? Dorado. Gaily Bentley, a gallant knight in sunshine and in shadow, had journeyed long, singing a song in search of El Dorado. But he grew old, this knight so bold, and over his heart a shadow fell, as he found no spot or of ground that looked like El Dorado. And as his strength failed him at length, he met a pilgrim shadow. Shadow, he said, where can it be, this land of El Dorado? Over the mountains of the moon, down the valley of the shadow, ride, boldly ride, the shade replied, if you seek for El Dorado. I love Edgar Allan Poe. He is my favorite writer. Well, I don't have a favorite writer. I have a lot, but he's definitely top 5, top 3, I would say. For sure. The Pit and the Pendulum. I had to do, I was in grade 6, and we had to read Edgar Allan Poe, and we read for school project, and we read The Telltale Heart, and I really liked it. And then I went to the library, and I borrowed a book of all of his, well, not all of his, but some of his stories, and I read The Pit and the Pendulum, and I remember just being freaked. It's like the original Saw, you know? And that's kind of what got me hooked into classic literature and Edgar Allan Poe. He was a very complicated individual. There's a picture of him in the introduction. The introduction just kind of talks about his life. A very sad life. Very difficult life. And tragic. But, you know, tragedy tends to make the best art. At least in my opinion anyway. But yeah, a great addition to your bookshelf if you're interested in collecting Edgar Allan Poe or just any Leatherbound books in general. Canterbury Classics, you really can't go wrong for the price point anyway. But that's going to do it for this video. As always, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it, and I do have more videos backlogged, so stay tuned for that. And I will will see you in the next one. Take care.